Okay, hey guys. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I hope you guys really enjoy this one. Today we are discussing how to take care of your luxury items in particular. The reason why I think this is such an important video is because I see a lot of tutorials and box reviews and then like awful commentary on things that have happened to people's personal items on YouTube after some point of time, but I never see anyone kind of exploring how to take care of the items or how to make sure it stays in good shape and things like that. There are, for instance, certain name brands such as Louis Vuitton and Hermes and Francis Schooler and all these brands that basically everyone automatically assumes that once you purchase an item from them, then the item is supposed to last you forever. However, nothing is forever, so let's have that one expectation already on the table. In order for things to really last you a long time, you have to know how to properly take care of them. So when you're at the boutiques, when you're at the department stores, when you're purchasing these things, you have to ask, not like, what are my taxes going to be? Am I better off shipping it elsewhere, or whatever the case may be? Things like that. Sorry about that. You have to ask not like what your taxes are gonna be if you like send them to certain areas and things like that, but like, how do I take care of my item and how is it going to last me as long as possible? Though these things are obviously not meant to be forever, because nothing is forever, there are many ways to make sure that it lasts you a really long time. And it doesn't matter what brand it is. Honestly, it could be Target, or it could be, I don't know, high-end couture, Dior or something crazy. And to be honest, it's really still all about you and how you personally take care of your items. So something that I definitely recommend immediately is, I know it looks so cool on all those like fashion blogger Instagrams and Tumblrs and things like that, when they have all their items like in boxes and it's all stacked up and it looks super pretty and whatever. Do not keep your items in boxes ever. The only thing that's good that you keep them inside of is their actual dust bags when it comes to like handbags and like skinned shoes in particular. You can put your shoes right back into your boxes and whatever, but when it comes to your bags, they need to breathe. That leather, python, that croc, everything, like it needs to breathe. The moment that you put it away in a box and you put it in your closet because it looks prettier and you think it's gonna preserve better that way, everything goes out the window. And I will be super honest with you, there's chemicals that they do have to put inside of these bags and things that they have to use, like a special glue or like, you know, a special lining that goes inside with those kind of handbags, that in the future, if they do not have proper ventilation, like, they can really cause awful damage. You know, things can happen. The bags can definitely grow mold inside from being in hot, humid areas for way too long. I seen, for instance, I have a friend that her Louis Vuitton delightful bag, it cracked, like literally, like the canvas cracked, and she was like, oh my god, this is Louis Vuitton, this is not supposed to be happening. But the truth of the matter is, it can happen because she was sorting in the box, she had it in the closet most of the time. And the thing is that at the end of the day, that's not even leather, that's actually like a coated canvas. So you have to be careful with these things. It doesn't mean that they won't ever last you a long time. It doesn't mean that they're not good quality or that they're defective, but it just means that you yourself are not really taking proper care of your items. So this also goes to men. When you buy your Balenciagas, or when you buy your Margielas and whatever, like, you have to make sure that even when you're not using them, you're not throwing them under your bed, you're not throwing them in the closet, you're placing them back in their dust bags, and you're gonna put it either back in your closet, or you can put them somewhere like on a bookshelf or something. I know people use bookshelves for storage purposes for their handbags and their shoes. I personally do it for my handbags. And this will really help with the longevity of all of your luxury items, or even your regular personal items. Like, it really goes a long way if you know how to take proper care of your items. It doesn't matter if the handbag costs you like $10,000. It doesn't matter if your shoes cost you $500. It doesn't matter if your shoes cost you $100 because they're white ups. Like, at the end of the day, if you are not taking proper care of these things, then obviously they're not going to last you a long time. And this also goes for like a Burberry belt that you may have paid $200 for. You're like, why is it cracking? And because you're wearing it either excessively, because obviously these things are not to be worn every day either, even though yeah, you paid a great amount for it, but you have to let everything like kind of rest. Everything has to be moderately changed, you know, like you don't wear the same bag every day, you don't wear the same shirt every day, because what, your shirt is gonna get holes. So these are things that you guys have to really keep in mind. Another thing that's really good is that you don't like, you go try to clean your items yourself every time something gets on it. Honestly, if you're not a professional, stay away, because you might worsen the bag, you might worsen the condition. Sometimes we take our items to like regular leather specialists, like, you know, our shoe guy, whatever, down the block, and you ask them to just restitch something and then like comes back destroyed. Things that you can't have just anyone touching these items, and you don't see that they have like amazing, phenomenal reviews. You're really taking a huge risk, and the only person that'll be paying for that is you. So just really be cautious with who you are permitting to touch your personal belongings and where you decide to store your things as well. Small details like this can obviously help you substantially when it comes to increasing the longevity of your personal item. I hope you guys enjoyed this video.